Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another content update from myself, Lawler. If you guys didn't see the news, and what is dropping at the beginning of next month is something that they are calling the Modes of May. If you can't tell by the thumbnail, there's 4 different game modes, and what it's going to be doing is that over the course of May, every single weekend, and on the weekends only, they're going to be doing a rotating playlist, which is something we have been asking for a very long time. So it looks like Psyonix is starting to go back to what the community wants and desires and is trying to implement that as much as possible, which I agree is a much needed change. So something that we've wanted for a very long time is rotating game modes in a specific separate playlist that allows us to try and test new things. And so far, they're keeping it what it looks like pretty simple, but the most important thing is they're bringing back Heat Seeker, something we've wanted for pretty much since they took it away after 3 days. So the first one is going to be Drop Shot Rumble. The second one, or the second week of May, is going to be a beach ball. If you guys have never played it, it curves. It's kind of like a wiffle ball. So when you hit it, it spins and kind of lofts really heavy. But it's a very lightweight ball, and it just kind of goes off and does its own thing. Kind of silly. But the other one, and I don't know if you guys can tell, is actually going to be something new. And this is something they kind of tease in the article, is that this is actually going to be a new game mode that is coming, and what it looks like is it is actually going to be a preset that they add in the game. So as of right now, how there is sock car and stuff like that, it looks like they're going to add a new one for boomer mode. If you guys haven't played boomer mode, it's basically when you hit the ball goes flying. It's really lightweight. You have a little bit more increased boost strength, so you can catch up to the ball a little bit faster, but it looks like they are adding a new preset, and they kind of hint at that, as I stated. So they talk about on May 14th unveils the community favorite Boomer Ball, and more on that as we get closer. I'm hoping they're talking, and the reason why they're dedicating a different post to it is because they're going to add a dedicated preset. It's something that we have always had to go back and look up to see what those settings are, or we just kind of do it by feel. But I hope they add a dedicated playset, because it is probably one of the more popular like community game modes that people play with mutators. So hopefully they incorporate that. I'm thinking they will, which will be nice, because then moving forward, if you want to choose like Spike Rush, etc., you can just select that as well. And then the last one is Heat Seeker. I don't know if they've made any changes to Heat Seeker, but the fact that I only have 2 cars and then 1 other, I hope this is only going to be duos. I know the beach mode will be, but I really hope Heat Seeker goes to duos, because with 3s, it's literally just one person going and chasing and going for demos, while 2 others actually end up doing stuff. So I like the more rallied approach, where it's actually hitting the ball and getting it to that top speed as it shows in the thumbnail. But whether we get that or not, who knows. But as for the specific dates, May 1st to May 4th is going to be Drop Shot Rumble. The week after, 7th to the 11th, will be Beach Ball. That is a 2v2 game mode. May 14th to the 18th will be the Boomer Ball. And then the 21st to the 26th, which is a little bit longer time, which they don't talk about, but that'll be more days, is going to be Heat Seekers. So really looking forward to that. And they also mention like, hey, make sure you level up your rocket pass, all that stuff. So curious to see what game mode you guys are looking forward to the most. I'm just happy that they're starting to rotate in some different things that give us a queue that is dedicated for people to go and play that mode. Even if you only play it for a little bit, at least it's something to kind of take the distraction away from just your standard extra game modes. Even if these aren't ranked, this should be more fun, kind of like your chaos option. Honestly, I think they should just get rid of solo standard and then put this in there as a queue instead. Let me know what you guys think. Drop down comments below. Thoughts, questions, concerns, ideas, what you guys may think could be other fun game modes that they throw into the rotation. Possibly they keep doing this in the future. That would be ideal. And if you guys enjoy the video and the content, make sure you thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications. But that does it for us right here. Peace.